I pay 3 people full time to buy sports cards for me, and I'm going to explain to you how and why. So let's go back to 2020. 2020 is the year I started my coaching program, and I started teaching other people how to buy and sell sports cards. Now, as this company grew and Major League Profits grew right here, my time became less and less. I had less time to buy and sell sports cards. And there was a part of me that really wanted to do this because although I make more money teaching people how to buy and sell sports cards, I felt it was only right that I should still be heavily involved in the industry if people are going to be paying me a premium amount of money to teach them. Right? Even though I did it for 7 years, it's only fair if I still do it. So as I grew into this business, I eventually bought a program from someone named Cole Gordon. Cole Gordon is someone that specializes in teaching people how to grow a sales team. Now, I paid Cole Gordon. He taught us how to hire sales reps, how to manage them, how to train them, and it cost us over $60,000 a year. We still pay him to this day. The reason I'm telling you that is because paying him really taught me how to hire and manage employees, how to give them goals and projections, how to properly see in someone if they'd be a fit in your team, how not, how to build a good culture, right? A huge thing is culture. Just to give you an example, I once fired a sales guy, not because he was bad, but because he kept forgetting to fill out his tracking sheet. Now you may say, hey Eric, that's not a big deal. Who cares if you forget to fill out a Google sheet once in a while? Well, it bleeds into the rest of the culture. If one person sees him not doing it, then another might not do it, and another might not do it. And that's part of culture building. That's something I learned from paying $60,000 a year. So let's go back to sports cards. So I was trying to buy and sell sports cards, but it was taking up so much of my time teaching people, I didn't know what to do. And someone I met told me about virtual assistants and VAs and how they utilize them in their business. Not the way I plan on doing it, but he told me there's overseas workers in the Philippines and Pakistan and India. You can pay them $3, $4, $5 American, and that's really good money over there. And I said, I wonder if I could teach them how to buy and sell sports cards. So what I did is I found a lady who has a bunch of VAs at her service. VA stands for virtual assistant. And they cost anywhere between $3 and $4 an hour. And I hired one and I got on a couple Zoom calls with him and I showed him, this is how to find cards, this is how to buy them, this is what something's like in good condition, this is how to negotiate, this is how to know if something is a fair price or not, etc. And over time, in the beginning it was a little rocky, but over time he got pretty good at it. And he eventually started buying the cards for me. He would send me links, I would approve them, and he would go ahead and buy. And to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, let's jump to my computer so I can show you this in real live time. All right, so check this out. This is what my spreadsheet looks like from December of last year, and this is a large part of how we communicate and how he sends me cards. So he doesn't just message me cards all day. We have this pretty systemized in a Google Sheet, and this is it from December. And you can see how this Google Sheet is structured. So you have the name of the card right here, the first column. Usually he's finding these cards on eBay. So you have the eBay link, the type of sale it is, so or best offer, buy it now or auction, the condition. So I have him base the condition on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 means he thinks it's in perfect condition, and 1 is it's in bad condition. What the seller's asking, what it's selling for raw, and if there's any 9.5 sales or if there's any PSA 10 sales. So you could see it's something like this, like, you know, if I'm looking here and the seller's asking, there's sales of $700 and there's a PSA 10 sale of $2,000, this intrigues me because this means there's margins. Now, this sheet is from a couple months ago or about 2 months ago, so these cards aren't even going to be live a lot of the time. You can see what this card was though. But yes, these cards aren't going to be live a lot of the time because eBay obviously they were sold. But you can see how this sheet is structured. And you know, all I do is come here at the end of the day and just come and look what he's put in the Google Sheet, and it's really convenient. It's super useful, and I have multiple people doing this for me. This is how I'm able to still buy and sell sports cards with a limited amount of time. So hopefully this is giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek on what this looks like, but let's go back to the camera. So I hope that gave you guys a little insight on what it looks like to pay people to buy cards for me. Now, honestly, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I can tell you from personal experience, I've actually made more money buying and selling sports cards now than I ever did because I figured out how to leverage people's time. And the key is having it systemized. So there's a bunch of other stuff that I didn't show you, and it would be a little bit unfair of me to show you because people pay me a lot of money for this system, but having things like projections and goals and ways to make sure they're doing their tasks and stuff. There's a lot else that goes into it, but the key is having the training systemized. So when I first hired somebody, it was a pain in the you-know-what. I had to get on Zoom and go and show them this and go and show them that and this and that and answer a million questions all day to eventually teach them how to buy and sell sports cards. But since then, I made a video course where as soon as I hire someone, or as soon as I pay, or as soon as someone pays me and I give them one of these VAs, they go through a training sequence, and as soon as they get out of that training sequence, they know exactly everything you need to know about buying and selling sports cards, raw, PSA 10, good condition, all this stuff. So that is one of my keys to my success in buying and selling sports cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe for more. There's videos down below if you like content like this. I'll see you in the next video.